reminders and trends to talk to you about. I want to double check something real quick here, make sure that I can see if you have any comments. There we go. I have echo feedback. Thank you, Laura. That's what I thought I saw. Let's fix that. Tell me if this is better, Laura. Is this a little bit better? Because it looked like I had two microphones, not just one, but two. And good morning, Laura. You're up bright and early, too, on a Saturday morning. I haven't even had my coffee yet. Have you? All right. Let's dive into our trends and see what we got going on. I think I might have corrected that echo feedback for you, so you should be good to go. But meanwhile, first of all, let me talk about Snapchat. And typically when we talk about these different topics, the purpose is that we want to talk about the actual trend, but we also want to talk about how it's going to affect you as a marketer. And sometimes I'll talk about it from the perspective of consumer. So yes, it's great to hear about other people's stories about becoming billionaires, but you might be thinking, well, how does that impact me? So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Let me pull up my notes so I can make sure I cover this in a timely fashion. So Snap Incorporated, and these are the people that basically are behind Snapchat, went public this past week. And it put the company at $28 billion in worth, okay? Now, if you think about that, that pretty much kicked their two main people, their two founders, up into multi-billionaire status. But the other thing it did is it positioned Snapchat to rival Facebook. Now, Facebook is currently valued at about $393 billion is what I wrote down here. So $393 billion. So they're not quite on an even playing field, but they did surpass Twitter and just like skipped over everybody else and said, okay, we're here with this whole IPO. So now while Snapchat has a grasp on mobile video, they use kind of like a TV marketing type plot. And they have a lot of room for improvement is what I keep reading in certain areas of growth. So they need to generate more people actually becoming followers or participating in Snapchat. They also need to do better about creating measurement and analytics type tools so that people who are on there, and especially if you're on there for business as a marketer, can get those statistics that you need. So if you look at Facebook, for instance, and you look at Facebook Insights and you look at what they've set up for the platform when it comes to advertising, you know what you're making, what you're not making, you know if you're hitting a target or not. And so Snapchat has to do better at that. But the thing is, they are positioning themselves to be a rival for Facebook. So what does that mean for us exactly as marketers? Because I will tell you right now that I'm not active on Snapchat. I pushed back and said, it just doesn't make sense to me. I'm one of those old fogies now that I used to talk about, but I could not get it. And I asked my daughter, who's a teen, to explain Snapchat to me, please. Help me understand what the value is here. And even she couldn't explain it. She just loves it, right? So there are, I think, opportunities for us who have not yet come around to Snapchat to go explore it and at least understand the platform more. And I'm committing to do that. Understand the platform more because it is possible that it will continue to grow and that they will continue to add new features. Again, they're positioning themselves to rival Facebook. So if you think about that, all the different things that Facebook has done, even to add filters, for instance, with Facebook Live, it sounds like they recognize that Snapchat is a competitor. So my only tip for you on that is simply to kind of keep watch, be aware of what's going on with Snapchat. If you're a marketer right now and you're thinking about different platforms and ways you can use video and imagery and all of those different things to promote your business or your cause, then Snapchat might be something to keep an eye on and maybe even to test the water, put a little toe in the water and see if that's worth your while. So I am going to be looking at exploring. There's a couple of different courses that I'm going to be pulling together really soon. So if I do one on Snapchat, I'll make sure that you're the first to know. All right. The next update, and let me look and make sure we got some folks coming in. Good morning. Coffee is brewing, Laura. I know. Good. I need to get some brewing too. I'll do it right after this. Let's see. We have YouTube TV. So YouTube TV, this is interesting too. If you're fed up with paying for the astronomical prices of cable, like many of us are, and you've become what's called a cord cutter, there's a lot of people who are doing that. I wrote a post on my personal profile not too long ago and got tons of feedback from people who I didn't realize that it was such a thing, but tons of feedback from people that were saying, yeah, I've already cut the cord. What cutting the cord means is that you're looking for alternative services to be able to watch your TV. So instead of, for instance, paying $250 to $300 a month for your internet and TV, et cetera, through a company like Verizon or Frontier or any of those things, you leave and go to something like Sling TV, which I think it may be about $30 a month, maybe less than that. Sling TV, you're using the Fire Stick from Amazon, you're using Roku. We have actually both of those right now, but you're using different services so that you can avoid paying those fees. Okay, so YouTube is actually going that path now to where they're going to actually host a subscription TV service. There are some that they will not have on the platform. From what I heard yesterday, CNN, for instance, won't be on the platform right now because they're part of the Time Warner Cable, I think, network, which would be a competitor. But YouTube has gotten serious about pulling other major TV services in, or TV channels in. So you might want to take a look and keep an eye on that. It's going to cost about $35 a month is what I read. Similar to the cheapest deals from AT&T's DirecTV Now and Sony's PlayStation View, but still slightly more expensive, they're saying, than Dish's Sling TV. So it comes with unlimited storage on a cloud DVR. It will allow 3 people to watch on different devices at the same time. What does this mean to you as a marketer? So as a consumer, it's really easy, because as a consumer, this means you have yet another option for watching your TV on the cheap, which is cool. I like options. But I have been told, and I've looked at some of the information and statistics on how well it's doing so far with the group that it's been with, and it is a bit glitchy, and you may require some other little connections like an antenna and those type of things for your TV. But once you get it set up, I think it's fairly decent as compared to some of the other services that are out there like this. I think it's only going to get better, is what I'm saying. I think right now they're still in testing mode. They're experimenting. They've got a lot of research and development behind these things, but it's going to be one of those things to watch. So as a marketer, what you now have is yet another opportunity to get in front of people, because guess what? With TV comes advertising and promotion. So you know that YouTube has never really left the game when it comes to advertising. They've just switched some things up. And I think that this is yet another way that they'll be able to entice marketers to come to the platform, especially those that have a large following, come to the platform and earn money for promoting the different things that they want to promote. But we also then have opportunities to promote through TV ads or YouTube TV ads, probably much less expensive than it would be for a Super Bowl game on the regular traditional TV. So just think about that. That just opens up another world of opportunities, and it's one for us to watch and to see, how does your business fit in? How does your marketing and advertising fit in to all of these different things that are coming? So the third and final update or trend that I want to share with you is really more of a reminder, less of a trend. I guess it's trendy because a lot of people are attending Social Media Marketing World this year. Social Media Marketing World 2017 is going to be in San Diego, and I think it's been in San Diego. And I really was hoping that I would be able to go and meet you there, but I cannot make it. I've got to focus on the trip to Sweden this year. My daughter, my 15-year-old, is playing in Sweden in the Gothia Cup and in Denmark in a second tournament. So we've got to focus on that, and I will not see you at Social Media Marketing World this year, but I will plan on being physically there next year. So I do have a virtual ticket, and if you're looking to actually get registered, it's late, but there's still opportunities, I believe, for you to register over on the page. So please use my affiliate link so that they know you were referred by me at tanyasmithonline.com/SMM World 2017. Social media marketing world is going to be awesome because they always have the best, the brightest, the latest when it comes to how you can expand your knowledge and your business acumen around social marketing. So, of course, I'm here to try to give you some information, but that's like information on steroids. All right. And I also see a note from Laura here. Let me make a really quick note of it. Download TAN, TAAN TV. Oh, I haven't heard of that. Launched an online television network. Oh, you've launched an online television. That is awesome. Android and Roku. Awesome. So be sure to check out Laura's TV at TAAN.tv, www.taan.tv. Thanks for sharing that, Laura. That's awesome. Awesomeness. All right. So we have lots of opportunities, and I think taking a look at Laura's, I might even get an idea or two too. So that's really interesting, Laura. Thanks for sharing that. All right. Meanwhile, I want to get ready to close out and just tell you good morning and have a wonderful Saturday. I got to go get me some more water in my body, some breakfast. I also want to remind you that we do have a free and amazing group of people over at the Snack Size Content Creators Group. So if you just go to facebook.com/groups/snack size content creators. I'm going to create a short link for that, and I'll put that in the description because that's long. That's super long. So we'll figure that out. We will take care of that and make sure we get you connected in the group where we are sharing awesome training. We're also doing member spotlights starting on March 15th. I know you get used to hearing from the experts, but I want to hear from some real people. I want to hear from people who are just new, starting out, or maybe changing up their scope of their branding online. I want to hear from them and find out what their struggles are and try to respond to that as a community. And so we're going to be doing that starting on March 15th. Our first guest is Larry D. West the third. We have some other folks that are lined up for March as well, so I'll start entering those into the calendar, but go get connected. All right, guys, Snack Size Content Creators on Facebook. I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you on next Saturday morning with the latest trends in snack size marketing. Take care, and thanks again for joining me live. For those of you who are here, for those of you who are watching the replay, hugs and kisses to you too. Take care.